Hi beautiful Virgo, it's CJ here and I will be doing your soul messages for the month of June 2022. I hope you're doing really well and that life is treating you kindly. We are now in full-blown Mercury Retrograde and I'm going to tell you guys, I haven't been able to find my words. It's taken me about an hour to get set up to do a reading today. Everything's kind of seeming scrambled and on top of that, you'll see I have this blue thing around my ribs. Can you believe I coughed and sneezed so hard the other day that I actually bruised my ribs or pulled a muscle? So, real fun times. So, okay, Virgo, let us just get into your reading. This is going to be a general read. So, take it if it applies, leave it if it does not, all right? And thank you for being here. I appreciate you very much. Now, I might be a little bit out of breath because if you've ever had your ribs injured, you probably know that the muscles around really hurt, so it's hard to get a deep breath. So please just bear with me. So let us begin. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for our gorgeous Virgos for the month of June 2022? Okay, I feel like these have to come out. Oh, okay. We're going to take all four of these to start with. Okay, wow, Virgo. Big month. You've got three major arcanas here. The High Priestess, the Nine of Swords, the World, and the Lovers. Gemini's card there too. And Pisces. Let's see what's on the bottom. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So Virgo, there's something going on this month for you. That is really going to be needing you to rely on your intuition, on your higher wisdom here. With the High Priestess showing up first, it's like you are going to need to actually tune out of life, busyness, craziness, once in a while here in the month of June to get some kind of clarity. I'm really feeling like there's a need for clarity to come in, to release the Nine of Swords energy, which is that pain, that sleepless nights, that worry, that concern, that anxiety, right? And it's like you are really needing to take a step back in some way here so that you can see things differently. I'm going to get some clarifiers in just a second, but there's definitely something going on that is going to be closing out with the World showing up. You're going to be finding a way to conclude something, whether that be in a relationship, whether that be in a career move perhaps, but it's something that has been causing you quite a bit of stress. When the Nine of Swords shows up, it's that energy that you wake up at 2 a.m. and you cannot fall back asleep because all of a sudden you are flooded with all the fears, all the anxiety, all the worries, and the brain will not shut off. And it's like you just become so exhausted because at that moment you feel like you cannot find a way out. But there is a way out of whatever this is. Now, when I get my clarifiers, we'll dive way deeper. But the High Priestess showing up is like, I just am getting this massive energy of you're needing to even like take that moment away from everyone and everything and close your eyes and do deep breathing and just allow yourself to receive any kind of messages that will be coming to you from yourself, from your soul. Because if you look at this card, that's exactly the energy that is really coming through with the High Priestess. It's peaceful and it's meditative, but it is absolutely tuning everything else out except for your inner guidance. And so there's a deep need here this month, perhaps at the very beginning, because, this is first week, second week, third week, fourth week, but at the same time, everything happens on divine timing, and timing is very fluid. So please understand that this could be happening simultaneously in the month of June. But there's really this need at the very beginning, I feel, that you're going to kind of be needing to take some time out here to get some clarity. Now, you actually could be in the Nine of Swords right now when you are getting this reading, when you've been pulled to watch it. Because they're really kind of making me feel like this is the anxiety that you're having right now. And you're needing to tap in to your answers that your soul has for you in order for some big ass cycle to close here with the world showing up. When the world does show up, it is letting you know that there is a cycle in whatever form that could be, Virgo, but there's a cycle that is really coming to the end. It is the last card in the tarot. And so it is very much suggesting here that you are going to break free from it. And you are going to get your answers, but there's such a need for you to tune into your gut, into your soul, into your intuition here. Now, and then we have the Lovers. So for some of you, this is involving a love situation. There's something that has been causing you a lot of pain, a lot of stress. It's Gemini's card. So some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. And if this isn't about a love relationship, Virgo, then it is about some other kind of partnership here. Because the Lovers is the card that represents deep connection, deep harmony, working together with another person where there is a match. So either this is someone that is coming towards you that you're going to find a deep match after you somehow let go of some anxieties and stress, or this is involving a lover or even a business partner where there is something that has to shift so that it can close out and you can begin again. When we look at the bottom of the deck here, we do have the King of Pentacles. So this is beautiful because it is letting you know that you are going to be calm and you're going to get grounded if you haven't been feeling it. The King of Pentacles is, first of all, Pentacles is tangible things, material things, as well as self-confidence. The King of Pentacles, he's very self-assured and he's very confident in his own self and his own ability. He also doesn't need anything because he has everything right around him. You know, he's very abundant. So this being on the bottom of the deck is indicating that you're going to be there if you aren't there right now, but there's definitely something that's got to be looked at. There's some kind of intuition, some kind of message that your gut's trying to give you that you need to be able to find the answers here. And I do feel like you are going to get it. We do have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords to me is a little bit of sneaky energy. So perhaps someone has been doing something behind your back, Virgo, that you are aware of, but maybe you haven't been listening to your intuition. But whatever situation that is, the Seven of Swords is more of a sneakier energy, and it is one of, it can't even mean theft. So, you know, with the King of Pentacles being right beside of it, Virgo, this might not be for very many of you, but maybe someone has been trying to take your money. Maybe you found out that someone has been taking your money. And that is causing you a lot of stress, a lot of worry. And of course, right? I mean, that would be quite devastating, which I can understand then that feeling. So that could be for some of you guys here. Then we have the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. Virgo, it really feels to me with these cards, it does feel like you might have trusted someone at one point with the Page of Cups. You might have trusted someone, okay? So that could be, put that with wherever that fits. It's going to be different for everyone. It could be a business partner. It could be an employee, an employer. It could be a partner in love, a partner in, it could even be a friendship, right? Family, whoever, whatever. But I'm really feeling that there is some energy around here that is suggesting that someone has been taking from you. And for some of you, it has been money. And they fooled you because the Page of Cups is the most naive in the deck. Very much in love with love, right? Just no feet on the ground, as you can see. There's feet floating in the air, and there's even like a pig flying, right? So it's kind of like that fairy tale, that really getting swept off your feet and actually getting tricked, because perhaps a person that has done this was really a great manipulator, really charismatic. And I feel like it happened fast because Eight of Wands is all about really fast movement. And so I do feel like I feel like you got swept off your feet in some way, shape, or form here. And the Three of Wands is almost like indicating that you jumped into it, like you were ready to go, like you wanted this. How do I say this? it's like you were really open to it. It was new, because Three of Wands is movement. It's like you've made a decision and you're moving forward. I feel in this reading, Virgo, it's like someone came along and perhaps you were like, okay, I'm open to this. I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm open to it. And it almost feels like it happened really fast in some way. But I do feel like someone was taking something from you. Now, if it's not money, maybe someone was taking your time or your sweet, loving heart, you know. But there is a need for you to close this out. And really tuning in to what your gut is telling you here in the month of June. Okay, I'm going to go into my fountain deck and we'll get some clarifiers and see. I hope this is making sense. The energy that I'm really getting is one of... something is really causing you a lot of stress, or has been causing you a lot of stress. And I have a feeling for a lot of you, it is this other person here. Let's continue. All right, we're ready. Okay. Let's clarify these cards, please. For Virgo, for the month of June 2022, what is going on for Virgo? What is this about? Please bring clarification. I just feel like this is, it's not going by week at all. I feel like Spirit is really giving this as what has been kind of happening here. Two of Coins. Okay. Two of Coins. Clarifying the High Priestess. That is like you've been juggling something, and again, it's Pentacles. It's money. Money here. Perhaps you have given money to someone, and, you know, with your beautiful, warm heart, you have been generous. Maybe you've offered a loan, and they promised to pay it back, but perhaps they haven't. And in the meantime, you've been juggling. You've been having to juggle to figure out, you know, how to make up for that money that you've loaned someone. Something like that. Okay, I feel... Let's continue. But it's like a juggling. There's something going on here where they are saying you are... Virgo, if you're understanding this reading, you probably already know what is going on. Page of Swords, getting your clarity here. And Eight of Coins, working to close this cycle out. And again, it doesn't have to be material, but I am definitely picking up for some of you that someone has taken from you. And I feel like they think that they have gotten away with it. Because on the Seven of Swords, this person is very sneaky, and they're trying, you see that they think they're getting away with it. They don't realize, though, that the moon is illuminating them, and all these crows see this person stealing a crow. So it is getting illuminated. Justice. Wow. There we go. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Nine of Wands. Six of Cups. The Star. Queen of Coins. Seven of Swords again. And then the Fool. So there is a new beginning coming for you around the corner, Virgo. So let's just get into this reading. Two of Coins, I'm not going to spend a lot of time. You've been juggling. Whether you've been juggling to, as I said, you know, pay your bills and everything because you're short, because of this money that you've given to someone, or this money that you've loaned to someone, or this money that someone has taken from you. But this is all about juggling. And there's a choice as well to be made here. Almost like with the High Priestess above, almost like you are really needing to trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you this, and you know, your gut knows that somehow someone has stolen something from you, you need to trust that. Because it feels like you might be juggling between, like you may be like, oh, that person could never do that to me, or would never do that to me. You might be in a bit of disbelief here. Excuse me. But the Seven of Swords showing up in your reading twice, definitely confirmation here, Virgo, that someone is stealing something from you. So place that where it may be relevant for you. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords. This is you getting your clarity here. This is that truth of sword of truth that he holds, and it is about you getting very clear and getting very concrete even in what your gut has been trying to tell you. And you then begin with this new clarity, this new aha moment. You begin to then figure out a way to handle this, to stop the Nine of Swords, that anguish, that stress. And it takes you to the world where this is going to close out for you. You just have to keep working at it. If you need legal advice, perhaps you need to get it, because we do have justice showing up here. If someone has really robbed you of something, then you do need to get some help. You need to get some counsel, some advice of what to do. Because we have the Eight of Coins, and this is indicating that it's going to take a little bit of work, Virgo. But you are working hard at it. But in order for the world to close, for this cycle to close, for you to get your justice, there's something that you're going to have to do here. And like I said, we have the Lovers, and now it's clarified by Justice, which is Libra's card showing up. So I do feel like whatever this is relating to for you, you will be getting justice, and it will be on your side, that whoever has taken from you, in whatever manner that may be, you will be seeing justice. And like I said, for some of you, this could be a court case. This could be something to do with pressing charges if someone has really stolen from you. And if it isn't about that, then justice, divine justice, will be coming in to settle the score here. When I look at what's underneath the deck of my fountain, it's Nine of Wands. You know, this really actually goes quite well with the Eight of Coins. This is that determination of not giving up, really focusing and pushing through to either get your money back, or to get your integrity back, or to get the fairness brought back in here. You're not giving up. And then we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like whoever this is someone that you've been connected with for quite a long time, and someone from your past. That's what Six of Cups represents. So perhaps you loaned some money to a sibling, or a child, or I don't know. Like, it's gonna, like I said, it could be anyone, right? But it does feel like it's someone that's been connected to you from the past. We then have the Star, Aquarius's card. This is about keeping your hope and keeping your faith. It is the divine watching over you, so you are being protected here. And I almost feel like for some of you that in this situation, you haven't really wanted to see the truth. And I understand that it would be really hard, especially if it's someone that you did trust, right? But there's something that has been taken from you, and someone has thought that they've been able to get away with it. But we have the Queen of Coins too showing up. So now we got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a pair. Perhaps this is a partner, perhaps this is your love partner or something like that, that has done this to you, because it's Seven of Swords. So you have two Seven of Swords, like I said. This is a big deal here. Virgo, it really does feel like someone has betrayed you in some kind of way, and it has really made you lose your footing. And you are Earth, so you typically are pretty grounded, But I feel very much like you've kind of lost, maybe you've even lost your faith a little bit here. But it's time for you to really try and get clear and find the answers. Because like I said, we've got the World here, but then you have the Fool, which is that new beginning, the new start, the new leap of faith. Okay, so, I really kind of want to pull a few more and see if we can get some outcome cards. Let's go back to the Light Seers. Can you clarify, or not clarify, show, what's the outcome here, this one? Seven of Pentacles. This is taking stock. Taking stock of what you put in. Are you getting the return? But look at all these pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Pentacles. That's quite a few. I want to continue here. Okay, that one really flew out. Yeah, it's all getting worked out here. You got the 6 of Swords. So, you know, another air sign here. So it is going to work out here. You will be moving away from whatever this represents for you, Virgo. It's guaranteed here. It's showing it. Here you are, whether that's now or in your past or is about to happen, but you will be moving away from it. 6 of Swords is all about making that decision to leave the shit behind and move to calmer waters, move to a better situation, so that you can be free of it. And in some cases, this could just be like you are waving goodbye to the person who's taken from you. You know? It does kind of have that feeling right now in this reading. Wow. And that one flew out. So right now we have 8 of Swords underneath. So it does feel like you may be feeling like there's nothing that you can do about this, but there is. Even if it is about you just speaking the truth and speaking what you know, to put that out there, to speak your truth, really. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. For Virgo, for this reading, is there anything else? The positive is... it's going to be okay. It's going to work out in your favor. But I think this is going to take a little bit of trusting your intuition, really trying to get clear with your mind, you know, removing any kind of emotion to some degree so that you can see things strategically. Temperance, patience. Okay, so this, I like this because, and we got the 10 of Wands on the bottom. I like Temperance coming out because you are going to be moving away. This is all getting left. This is going to be closed up. I do feel like you're going to get your justice. You're going to get your new beginning. And I do feel like your finances are going to get back in track if that is what has been taken. And if it isn't, your confidence is going to get back on track. Temperance is Sagittarius's card. Now, what I like about this coming out is because it is about patience, right? And it is about remaining centered and trusting that good things are coming towards you. There's an angel behind this figure on this card. So again, you're divinely protected, you're being guided, and watched over here. Watched over in this situation. So you don't have to... I was going to say you don't have to worry, but I know really in this kind of a situation, of course you're going to be worrying. I just want to confirm to you that it looks like everything is going to be turning around for you. And you're going to feel like, oh, finally it's all squared away and I can start again in a different direction. You know, the Lovers is also the choice card back in the original tarot. So again, I do feel like there's some kind of a choice that you might not have been wanting to see. And when you think about if it's someone that you've cared about and loved for a long time and you have a connection and you think that they would never do anything harmful to you, I get it. It's not always easy to see because we don't want to. We don't want to believe that someone that we care about could hurt us in that way. Oh, excuse me. Just when I cough, it really hurts my ribs. Oh, excuse me. I get it. But this is about you having to do what is going to be best for you, so that you can bring peace back into your life. Really feel like that's what they're wanting to get that message out. Bottom of the deck, I said 10 of Wands. So you will be walking away from it all. You'll be leaving it all behind. But it is going to probably take a little bit of time and a little bit of focus and getting just really honest, becoming very honest. And seeing the truth in the situation, and not making any excuses up for anyone if they've been stealing from you or it's something to do with stealing, but they're taking something from you and they think that they have gotten away with it. Showing up twice in a reading, Virgo, is a very strong message that is coming through for you. So I would take that to heart here. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. This is the message here. I do feel like you've been blindsided in some way. Someone really pulled the wool over your eyes because you have a good nature and they feel more manipulative. So, okay, but justice is going to be served. Wow. All right, let's get one wisdom oracle for you to close this reading out. Virgo, you are so smart. You got this. If you know someone's been betraying you in whatever way, and it's causing you a lot of pain and worry and stress, you got to confront this. And perhaps this is just the message that you needed to confirm to you that is what you need to do. Let's get one card, please. One card for Virgo. It's 3 for this reading, please. For June. Sometimes they're quiet. Here and now. And imagine. This is like all about faith and hope and seeing the other side of the situation and believing in that everything is going to get wrapped up. So that is a really pretty card to receive. Try to get out of the worry in your head and put action in. 8 of Coins is all about that working, right? So you got to keep working on this so that you can get the closure, so that the scales can get balanced. The card though that came out is Here and Now, and this is about the present, in the moment. I feel that Spirit is saying, Virgo, here and now you need to deal with this. You have to take care of this. You have to take care of this situation because you deserve to be having a wonderful life where you're feeling happy, not where you're feeling betrayed and worried. And if you're struggling because you did something great for someone else, but I feel like you're struggling in some way here. So the here and now, I just feel like they're saying, now is the time. Now is the time. This could have been something that happened, like I said, 6 of Cups, someone from the past, or this could even be indicating this is something you've been carrying for a long time. Maybe it happened months ago or a year ago or something. And you have put off doing anything about it, but it feels very much like it is now, here and now. It says, I've never seen this before. How weird. It says you are here, and it's at the top of the egg, and these doors are opening up, but there's hearts all the way around it. And you are here. You're in the here and the now, and you need to bring closure. You need to do whatever steps it's going to take for you to get the closure of whatever this theft, stealing situation was. And of course, this could be about a relationship where someone was doing something really sneaky behind your back. And maybe it wasn't about money, but it was about, they've taken from you your emotions, your love, your compassion, and they've taken that from you, and you may feel robbed. So, Spirit is saying it's time to get clear so that you can release this once and for all. Okay, let's close this reading off, Virgo. I'm going to get you one card from Treasures from Tikashi. One card, please, for Virgo. I have my eyes closed, so I'm just waiting for the right one to feel like it wants to pop out. This one. I feel like these two. Integrity and spontaneity. Okay. And the bottom of the deck says peace. This is what you're needing. You're needing to get your peace here, because when you're in that 9 of Swords, man, it feels like there's never any peace. I'm going to read this first. I feel like it's very important. Relax, slow down, meditate, and be peaceful. You don't have to fix everything right now. It may be time to resolve your inner conflicts and create peace. Take time to peacefully be with yourself. Be gentle and peaceful in your communication. excuse me, do not force the issue. Neither can you try to create peace. You must simply focus on it. I feel like this is the high priestess. It's like closing your eyes and, like I started this reading off, really getting clear with what is going to bring you peace. And then we have integrity. And it says it is time to define your truth and work with sincerity and honor. Allow the unity of body, mind, and spirit to guide you in the feeling of wholeness. You need not compromise your beliefs nor thrust them upon anyone else, but retain the balance within you. Love who you are and be proud of who you are. You know, I just feel like that goes with the justice. It's like if you, let's say you lent some money to a family member, a friend, or whatever, right? And maybe you didn't have that much to give, but because your great heart, you had compassion, you gave it. You may then be like, okay, well, I don't know if I should ask for it back, or, and I'm just using this as an example. If it is causing you stress, stay firm in your integrity, you know, get balance back in your life here. I hope that makes sense. And then we have spontaneity. It's like get out of your head and into your heart. Planning certainly needs a place in your life, but do not allow self-imposed rules and limitations to stop you from expressing who you are. Okay, so do you see, I hope you're understanding what the message is here. If you feel like, oh, I don't want to ask for it back, or oh, I'm just going to forget it, I'm just going to let it go, I'm just going to kind of move on, but every once in a while it really bothers you and it's still keeping you losing sleep. I feel like it's something heavier than that, but I'm just using it as an example. You have every right to stand up for what you need and what you deserve, you know? And don't allow anyone to get away with this. I guess I'll put it that way. So Virgo, that is what I have for you. I hope it helps in some way. You're going to get your justice at the end of it, and I do feel like you're going to be very stable again, but I feel like this has been like a curveball. I feel that has really kind of knocked you off your center, and Spirit is really wanting you to actually stand up and demand this justice. So I'll leave it like that. I hope it helped. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time. I wish you a beautiful month of June. Take care.